Colorado in the winter, aka I'm boiling. Yesterday I was freezing. Tomorrow I'm also gonna be freezing. It's super random. Seriously, it's like 68 degrees Fahrenheit here today. It's very toasty, but it has been bitterly cold. The reason this is important is because we have a really loud plane going overhead. And also my Olfactif subscription from something. January, February. I think it's February. We're currently in February, but you never know with subscription boxes. This theme is winter, which is funny considering how toasty warm it is today, but it is still winter. So I get this Olfactif subscription once a month. I open it up, give everything a sniff, say what I think about it, and then I read the card that tells us what it actually smells like, or is supposed to smell like. I put timestamps down below for each point in the video and links to any of the scents if you're interested in them. This subscription was a gift from my sister, but I'm almost done with it and I'm gonna be extending it on my own for sure. I've had the best time with this. I think this is month 5. Yeah. Okay, let's get on with it. So as per usual, it comes with a lovely little card that tells us about the monthly theme. Inside the box, we have a nicely packed other box, which is delightfully presented. You get an envelope. Inside each envelope is 3 cards, and on each card is a description about each scent and a spot for you to spritz your sample. This theme is Wisps of Winter. I'm not super psyched because I don't like winter. I don't like feeling wintry. I don't like smelling wintry necessarily. I don't like feeling warm and cozy. I like feeling exuberant, sunny, summery, energetic, and I like to smell that way too. Anyways, let's read this. Winter is settling in. Actually, it's kind of about to let go. In my mind, because it's February, it's like, winter, you're on your way out. We're getting rid of you, buddy. At least on this side of the world. Winter is settling in. We seek shelter from the cold breeze of nature's wind and hibernate into zones of comfort. Just not my jam. Allow us to be your fragrant guide as you experience the wisps of winter. I guess if I like these, or if they can sort of bring me to their side, then it's even more successful, right? I'm like the antithesis of this entire month. In the February collection for women, you'll experience fragrances fitting for the season, each providing a sense of warmth, coziness, and wonder in their own unique ways. I'm glad I'm reading this after I went on a tirade. Okay. Ooh, start your collection with Sun King. That sounds like my jam. The first fragrance in the collection by Australian design house House of James. The sun gives life to the citrus trees, only to find wooded warmth is the hidden secret of this scent. God, why do these always make my eyes water? I think I get really theatrical. Next up, allow Rosa Sacra to take you out of winter and into the balmy jungle where the magical blossoms guide you in a circle of peace and serenity. This sounds great! Lastly, close your eyes and feel the invisible veil of Musc Invisible. I don't know why I said that weirdly. This fluff-filled blanket of comfort is ready to hold you close. Meh, but the first 2, great. Let's open it. How many planes need to go by? Okay, we're gonna open it. We're gonna pull out our envelope. Make sure that we're not looking at the scent description. We just have these sniffy parts. And I'm going to make sure, this is Musc Invisible. I feel like we're going backwards, but it has the name of the scent over there, and then you can spritz the scent over there. I hate when people say over there. You can spritz the scent on this corner over here, because like, what if you're visually impaired? I'm not really saying anything. You can spritz your scent on the corner of this card. All right, Musc Invisible, let's get it out. Okay, we're gonna give this a spritz on our little spritzy spot. Spritz. That was a good one. Ooh, this smells like something familiar. Okay, I don't know why, but this smells like London. Weird. It smells, I think because it smells like my aunt, maybe? She always had good Body Shop products in her bathroom, like in her shower. And I didn't always have access to Body Shop products when I was growing up in South Africa. So there's this cleanly scent that I sort of equate with her and with London. And there's a bit of London there somehow. This is a very, very clean scent. Extremely clean, but also comforting. Okay, I remember that. Like you just had a shower and wrapped yourself up in a cashmere blanket or something. But it's very much more the clean first. Like you had a really good shower and you had bubbles and your hair is up in a towel. And there is no question that you're clean. If someone smelled you like this, like you are clean and polished and Like, you know those days when you really want to pamper yourself and you want to do your nails and you want to do your cuticles and you want to moisturize everything, get those elbows and condition your hair and pluck your eyebrows and flush your teeth well. You know, that day that you really need that, you need to put this perfume on. I don't love it. But if I wanted to feel just really clean and comforted, it would be this. And it's not a clean scent as in like you clean, you put on a bathrobe and you want some hot chocolate. There's nothing about it that's gourmand or foodie. It's bubbles and clean, maybe the tiniest bit of baby powder, but not baby powder forward. More in the like mixture of concoction of all sorts of cleaning products that you put on you. So you won't feel like hot chocolate after this. You'll just feel really taken care of and put together. This is almost like the beginning scent. And then after a couple hours when you're ready, you can put on something that's nicer. This is nice though. So if you like smelling like that, like this weirdness I just described, then you would like this. Musc Invisible. Huh? It's by Juliet Has a Gun. Cool. A provocative house with an emphasis on empowered, confident women. The keynotes are jasmine, absolute, cotton flower, and white musk. Very much clean, fresh. I don't know what any of that smells like, but it seems clean and fresh. If you could curl up in a fragrance, this would feel like the perfect fit. Vintage cotton meets fresh pressed linen, totally. Both spun on a loom as white petaled jasmine blossoms are weaved into this fluffy air of comfort. Clean but warm. And animalic, it literally says animalic. Musk, this is not. Like its name, it sits on the side of sheer white musks, veiling itself invisibly over your skin. Its soft femininity is both creamy and comforting, easily worn alone or layered. A perfect fit for hashtag self-care Sundays. Whoa! Totally. This is a self-care scent if I ever smelt one. And they know what they're doing, Juliet Has a Gun, because easily worn alone or layered, I would layer this for sure. And I've never thought of such a full-bodied scent as being a layer because it's definitely complete, but it's also a blank canvas. So it's like the cleanly, pampered, put together starting point before you put something else on. You know what I mean? That's really interesting. And I feel like you could get away with a lot and it wouldn't conflict with the scent. Though I very much feel like I'd want to take this cleanliness to a rich, vanilla, lusty sort of place. But that's also making me think of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, the way that it's a combination of very clean, fresh citrus, but it has some like essential notes. I feel like this could make a good base for duplicating that kind of effect. Yeah? Okay. On to the next one. Sun King. We're going all out of order now, but I'm pulling out whatever I see first. I am, of course, the most excited about this name, although the jungle one sounded interesting. Okay, Spritzy Spritz. I'll do two because that one crooked. Oh yeah, oh God, I knocked everything over. Okay, Smoke Vanilla Citrus Rind. Smoke Vanilla Citrus Rind. It was vanilla first and then it went heavy smoke and citrus rind. I don't know if you guys watched any of my other olfactive videos. If you do, there was one that smelled like this really cool bartender at a really hip bar who was making me an old fashioned, and she was flicking the shot glass thing over her fingers and burning wood and putting the glass on top. This is similar, but less edgy, less cool, more hippie in the woods. There's a lot more woodiness that's coming out now. I can't remember what that scent said, but I can't wait to read this description. A lot more woodiness, very hippie, maybe a little patchouli-ish, but that's not the main thing. It's definitely woody, citrus, vanilla. This is excellent. It's really excellent. I don't know if I'd want to smell like that myself, but it's the best hippie perfume that I've smelt in a while. Like sometimes hippie perfumes I think can smell like you rolled around in spices and herbs, you know? This doesn't smell like that. This smells wonderfully professionally concocted, very reminiscent of incense, but not as though this is an incense, as though the person who put this on wafted through incense or typically wafts through incense in their daily life, if that makes sense. Very smoky. It's good, it's interesting. Okay, Sun King. House of James, the Australian-based design house by Justin James. Is that his real name? I'm gonna say no. What do you think? Keynotes: bergamot, mandarin, black agar, floral woods. So much, yes. So woody. Let's step inside the orangeries. The orangeries of France in winter to find mandarin trees blanketed by soft woolen layers. The sun becomes the light, the warmth, the salvation for the trees, shining through the glass, nurturing them by its beams. As you wear it, the brightness of encased citruses shine through it first, but it's the warmth of the sun found in the layers of the scent that stops us in our tracks. It's a soft, protective warmth where black agar renders its softened beauty, gently yearning to be held. That's a whole lot of woo-woo. I don't know. It smells woody first and second. It smells woody first and second. And then tiny little bit of citrus and a teensy little bit of vanilla or something. I could say, yeah, mandarin and bergamot. I'm not sure. But first is definitely woody. Okay, jungle. I know the next one's jungle. I hope you smell great. I lost the card. Where is it? Rosa Sacra. Rosa Sacra. Okay, Ritzy Spritz. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Ooh, very boozy, and I'm trying to remember this deodorant that I used to wear as a kid. It was like, I think it was called Charlie. Oh my God, it's that deodorant. It's coming together in that. This is good. I would wear this, but it's really throwing me off, that deodorant. I have to Google it. It was totally called Charlie. I don't know if you got this here. No, it's here. You can get this here. Is Charlie perfume still made? All Charlie fragrances are available in the UK, but it was discontinued in North America in 2011. So I used to wear Charlie because my sister used to wear Charlie, and my sister's like 10, 11 years older, so she was really cool, the cool older sister. And so I got into Charlie too, but I can't remember if I wore Charlie white or Charlie red. It was totally defined by the color. So like, are you a Charlie gold? Are you Charlie blue? I think that the red, from what I recall, was sensuous and the white was cleaner. This is the red, I think. It's berry vanilla. I think that's what I said. Boozy berry vanilla. I didn't have vanilla before, but it's there. Very top note, very sweet, very floral, but juicy. I don't know if it's because of the Charlie, but it smells cheap. I would love to wear it though, because I loved the smell of that Charlie stuff. It was great. And that was, man, I went ham on that because it wasn't like spritz perfume. It was like deodorant kind of thing, right? So that smells cheap to me. Okay, if you've smelled the scent, Rosa Sacra, then you'll have to tell me if it smells cheap to you too. I just realized I forgot to actually read what the scents were, so I'm gonna do it now, so hopefully it's not disjointed. If it is, that's why. Let's read what Rosa Sacra is. Rosa Sacra, Houses Versailles. The first woman-owned niche fragrance house from Argentina by Natalie Oteda. Keynotes are Rose de Mai, Turkish Rose, Green Palo Santo, Blackcurrant. Definitely got berry and got floral. Deep in the jungle lies a delicate flower of pure crystalline blossoms that exude its magical radiance. It's immersed in the rich biodiversity of the Andes Mountains. Typo there. Its purity only found by the lucky few who encounter it. Through a soft veil of green Palo Santo, the aroma of 1,000 roses graces your nose. You find yourself wanting to linger here, in the beauty of your surroundings. There is peace deep in this jungle where sacred roses can be adorned by the lucky few who find them. Interesting. As per usual, made my eyes water. Okay, very interesting. Sexy, sensual, rose, berry, cheap. Maybe Charlie. That sounds like a tagline. Let me know what you think of this one. Whatever I was wearing this morning is worn off. So I'm going to put this in my elbow because I'll be very interested to see how this wears with my body chemistry. We'll do Sun King on my left arm and Rosa Sacra on my right. Yeah, it's mostly woody, though the first spritz you get something else. Very delicious, sweet, juicy citrus with a little bit of something else, some of the sweetness, but it goes so woody so quickly. I wish that it stayed more citrus. That citrus is excellent, almost vanilla citrus. I'm really hoping that it stays that way on my body chemistry, on my skin. That'd be nice. Okay, this was a really fun month. This was really fun, a very interesting month. I actually really like Rosa Sacra and Sun King, and I find Musc Invisible interesting. I continually find Juliet Has a Gun to be one of the more interesting mainstream scent makers, scent houses. I find it really intriguing how well crafted this one was, at least based on what I sniffed. If you've tried any of these scents, I would love to hear your thoughts about them, especially Rosa Sacra if you think it's most cheap too. I'm really hoping that it works because it's such a reminiscent scent for me. Anyways, if you're interested in Olfactif, this is my thumbs up. I think it's a great service. I have no affiliation with them. I just have a great time doing this. If you enjoyed yourself too, please give this video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't. That's okay. But if you really liked it, then you should stick around and subscribe. Wherever you are, I hope you're having the best day that you possibly can. Be kind to the people around you. And thanks for hanging out.